looks like we're not dropping any frames now. Are you guys with me? Let me know you guys are still with me. I literally had to restart my fucking internet, restart my computer, and now I think we're actually good. I can see, I can fight. Yes, good. Give me 1 second. I've got... Welcome back, Pans. Thank you. I've got one thing I've got to take care of here real quick. A couple things, really, but shouldn't take very long. Okay, there's that. There's this. What is that? Made me watch Soul Calibur with that host, Panda. Oof. I apologize. No, that's Shy. He's a good guy. And, honestly, if you like my channel, he plays a little more action-y sort of games. So I could understand maybe not liking all of his content. But he does play some good things. He's the one who actually kind of convinced me to get into, like, Danganronpa. Which, if you've never played that series before, it's fucking amazing. Oh, just not a fan of fighting games? I fully understand that. Hold all of these bits. Seems like it. Just not a fan of fighting games. Watching other people play them, at least. Fair enough. Start this game off right. Yes. Yes. As you can see, I've hung up the hoodie for the night because it was just getting a bit, like, the temperature in here is really weird. It's a little hot. It's a little cold. It's kind of that weird, like, area where it's like I'm not really comfortable, but like I'm cool in this t-shirt right now, which is fucking Green Day, American Idiot. fuck yes. You guys don't know how hype I am about that album. It's literally the most ridiculous thing. It's my favorite album. It's arguably my favorite album in the world. And, Kiska, you know... Wow, Scene Kid, fight me. Kiska and Rain, you guys both know how, like, big it is for me to say that. Because, like, Apheliac is honestly, like, a really close, like, it arguably ties with Apheliac. That album, Rar means I love you. Yes, Rar means I love you with Dinosaur. Yes. Okay, so I'm almost done, I promise. Just gotta get this one last thing put out here. And then I'm done. And we can continue on. Thus is like the torturous labor. Apheliac is that amazing album that I hate to love. Apheliac is so good, but like, yeah, it's like, you want to talk about an album that you probably that people probably shouldn't like. I feel like that's the one. But yeah, here we are. I love Apheliac, but definitely changed since my EA days. Sorry I missed the RE6 stream? No worries, Lindsay. I'm just happy to have you here. You missed the drunken shenanigans with Drew, which, to be honest, were you really missing much? If you ever feel so inclined, these do all get saved. So, don't worry about it too much. I'm not a music person, so pretend I'm standing awkwardly off to the side in silence. Oh, no worries. I'm not honestly like a huge music person either. Your life is probably better for it. But I'm really like, is he that gone? No, he's not quite that gone, but he's well on his way, I'll say that. What chapter are you on? We finished... God damn, where did we finish last night? We finished Roberto's chapter. So, wherever that leaves us. Give me 1 second. How can he so confidently play video games while being so drunk is beyond me. He's really not that far off. He's really not that drunk. Believe me, I've seen him far worse off. Kiska and Rain, you've both seen him way worse off than that. Come on now, you two. Me drunk streaming would be a nightmare. No, you drunk streaming would be the greatest adventure I would probably ever see in my entire life. I think if I drunk stream, I'd get super quiet or laugh at stupid things. Fair. I mean, you guys have seen me drunk. Jesus. By the way, keep your plans open for New Year's Eve this year. Just saying. Bread stream. The second annual bread stream is a go. probably just play artsy games and be like, fishy, no wait, fishy, come back, and obsess over small graphics and never get further along. Right. Alright, let's get in this. I've seen Drew beyond gone. It sucks, I totally know what game I'd want my first stream to be, but my CPU just isn't up there. I know. I still have to get up red emote. It's in the works, I'll say that. It's just getting things going is kind of rough. I need to talk to my artist. My artist is actually on vacation with her family right now. So when she gets back from that, I'll talk to her about things, because there's a lot that we need to get going. I work that day new. Or toast, the ultimate bread. It should be a giant eaten. Yes, your artist is amazing. She's phenomenal, and I fucking love everything she's done for this channel. Like, I don't even know how to, like, begin to thank her, in all honesty. Okay. So... I'm trying to remember where the next page would be. Damn, I did already do that. Oh. Wait. No, that's... Yeah. I will most likely be here in New York. Oh, I will most likely be here on New Year's Eve unless I guess get asked out. Same. But yeah, everyone else has a boyfriend or girlfriend, and I'm the single one in the group. Shit, who you talk about? I've been president of the Lonely Bitch Club 4 years running. Okay, where the fuck do I go for this next page? I genuinely do not remember. You crazy with the ammo? Nah, that sanity effect though. Oh, I get it. Don't mind me. Panda gotta hit me up. I think I could draw bread. Oh yeah, we won't be doing that for a minute. I don't have anything for that, do I? Of course not. Oh. Me drawing a bread loaf. An oval. Panda's artist drawing a bread loaf. Some MOMA bullshit? What is that? Basement? Oh yeah, I really haven't. But... Okay. This house's foundation is all kinds of fucked. Yes. Oh, amazing art museum in New York City. Got it. Yeah, I guess I gotta try and go down to the basement. Why does the basement have such tall windows? No, we're not in the basement, Kiska. This is the main floor of the house. Yeah, it's locked. I figured it was. I don't have a key for it, do I? No. And I can't do this yet, but you fell through the floor. I watched. Oh, yeah. Did she just attack something for no fucking reason? Oh. Nobody said science was safe. True. You have no idea how fucked the foundation of the house truly is. Also very true. Maybe there's something here that I'm just like fucking missing. Oh, wait. Alex is gonna try and survey the area. There we go. An unseen force guides Alex's hand towards the painting, compelling her to look behind it. She reaches out and pulls back the painting and discovers a chapter page hiding behind it. The house is tilted? No. Should Alex retrieve the chapter page? A sense of familiarity overcomes her. As the chapter page comes to her fingers, so does the realization that Roberto's spirit is aiding her. But when you build a house on corpses, I can't imagine the long-term damage. If I ever get rich, I'm going to purposefully die under mysterious circumstances and leave behind a mansion for my niece with weird fucking puzzles. Good. Good. As you should. Maybe disappear first. Well, yeah.
The Black Guardian grows restless, my liege. Its hunger increases, and the binding continues to weaken. We feed it flesh, but I fear it will not guard the relic too much longer.
There is no choice in the matter. It must remain and guard the artifact until the time of planetary alignment. After that, the Guardian may return to its lair. Our master does not like failure. It is imperative to keep the binding intact.
Then we have to find more flesh and bone.
Hold on, I'm turning down my ringtones and everything. Oh my god, yes, disappear and have speakers hidden throughout the house so I can whisper in a ghost-like voice to my niece and help her find my ghost gold. Love the sound effects of him cutting that guy. A Lich or a Sith Lord? Yes. Going to World War I. This is arguably like one of the best chapters in the game, although the beginning sucks.
The war to end all wars redefined how mankind looked at war and the value of human life. Over 19,000 men lost their lives every day in the trenches of the Somme. Some say uselessly.
My Wii is having like a heart attack right now.
I read accounts of the slaughter from many journalists who spent time in the trenches, but I found the account of a certain Peter Jacob to be the most horrible of all. His implication about the ancients' involvement with the war was hideous and so obvious. With the horror of the Battle of the Somme scant miles away and the distant echoes of pounding artillery, a young journalist named Peter Jacob researched his latest story from the front lines.
Oh look, we're back at Amiens.
His grim task brought him to Oubliette Cathedral, now transformed into a field hospital.
Except World War II and the Korean War and They didn't think of the future when they named this war.
I find no solace in the purpose behind all the senseless violence that surrounds me. Young men die at a rate unheard of in centuries of warfare. Shelling, machine guns, mustard gas, rip, pierce, burn their flesh. Men soak gauze in their own urine to stop the insidious gas. The hospitals here cannot cope with the torrent of wounded.
Peter Jacob Jingleheimer Smith. His name is my name too. I love the Amiens levels. Yes. So they retconned World War I. Freaking day one patches. Soldier's letter lies on the table waiting to be sent home. First letter from Private Reginald Jackson to his love Margaret. I was admitted to the hospital on Tuesday. The damage caused to my legs was slight, but there is no way that I could ever walk normally again. I hate this place. Every day I'm reminded that I will never be able to do the things I love. The hospital is a very strange place. Converted from an old cathedral, there is an odd atmosphere around it. Silent but for the words of the wounded calling out in the night. There is no doubt that it is haunted. What I find most odd in this place is that you never see anyone leave during the day. It's not right. No goodbyes or farewells. Just an empty bed when you wake. I think every war should be called the war to end all wars. You know, to add a small sense of hope to everything. Right. The unnecessary conflict 2, Electric Boogaloo. Call it like it is. Fair. Alright, so what do we have? Oh, Jesus, we have a flash pan, and we have our lucky penny. Right, this is why this level sucks. At first, anyway. The faint sound of moaning emanates from behind the linen veils. Whispered utterances, frantic prayers to loved ones. Words offered only by those who face their mortality. The soldier is rather distressed. Perhaps he has lost a lot of friends to the trenches of the Somme. He confides that the only stories are sad ones, and that the only true heroes are in the mortuary. With a motherly voice, the nurse advises that Peter get some rest. Is that a coffee filter in your inventory? No, it's flash powder. Like, people would use in the, old cameras. Like, it would ignite and create the flash. Kind of like gunpowder, but less damaging. The faint sound of... Oh, okay. Okay, small health pool, small sanity pool. Nice magic pool, though. I'm down. The guard frowns and ushers Peter away from the organ. He explains that it's one of the few antiques in the region that has so far survived the war, and while he's alive, it will remain intact. Whoop-de-goddamn do, my dude. Altar is cleared of all valuables, not only to prevent looting, but also to afford space for medical supplies, and even as an operating table should the need arise. Ah yes, World War I. Them bitches were still grinding that shit with their teeth. The guard quietly but strongly points out that this area is off limit to civilians. The cathedral's tabernacle is fashioned from aged, varnished mahogany. Its doors are closed, and there doesn't appear to be any way of opening it manually, which we kind of knew already, but, you know, whatever. Peter finds a sealed envelope that seems to have been left behind. Seems like a swell level, though. I'll stop making bad jokes now. Nah, dude, you're fine. I live for bad jokes. Are you kidding? Sealed envelope. It looks rather official. Should Peter open it? Yes, of course. Some soldier's orders. Official note on Army Regulation Stationery. The note reads, Private Thompson, by order of Lieutenant Hargraves, on behalf of HRH George V, you are to leave your post of duty and rally in the street outside the Oblate Cathedral. Further orders will be presented at the rallying point. God save the king. I think these are for him. Guard inspects the orders and hands them back to Peter, saying that these orders are intended for someone else. Yeah, take a breather, Jacob. Alright. This soldier is rather distressed. Okay. Yeah, we've... Oh. This is the one, I think. Oh, maybe not. Hope that holy chime sounds every time you open something, like finding another rupee on the ground after loading a save game. Basically, yes. That is basically exactly what is going to happen there. Can I please have the tome now? Front door? Okay. That's where I was headed anyway. Oh yeah, here it is. The guard shifts about, obviously bored with his duty and awaiting a replacement, or perhaps a call to arms. The guard unfolds the orders and begins to read them before exclaiming, "Glory, old lad, we must be on the offensive." Following the orders, he takes leave of his post. Stacked deeply on the landing, crates of medical supplies await use. Syringes of morphine, bandages, tourniquets, and antiseptics. The list goes on and on. Okay. Be right back? No worries. You making another trip for chips. And I'm still waiting for you to tell me what the good news is, Rain. Soldier's letter sits atop a crate of medical supplies. Second letter from Private Reginald. I've been here for over a week now, and there's no word on when I will be allowed to leave. Strange things have happened. At night, the sounds of the hospital change. Echoes of voices that don't belong to anyone haunt the walls and corridors. Damn, he just climbed that staircase in 2 steps. Right. I have to pass out, but good night all. Them legs, them gams. Right. Kiska, you have a good night. I love you. Have a good sleep. Good night. The restless ghosts, perhaps, or sounds of movement or whispers. I've seen more firsthand, and the sounds at night in this hospital scare me more than I ever thought possible. What is going on here at night? Why do I feel so threatened? My fears are worsened by the talk of the other young soldiers. One said he had heard cries for help in the middle of the night. Cries that were only answered by snarls of rage and not compassion. Another said Lance Corporal Haskell has not been discharged, but had gone missing. I stare at his empty bed with a sense of unholy dread gnawing at my heart. Can I ring the bell? No? Okay. Alright. That revolver is about to be so important, it's not even funny. Oh, cool. We get the tome before we go out here? Excellent. Roberto Bianchi. And just like that, nothing matters anymore. Good luck killing what you can't see, you fuck. Oh, hello. Rifle lies on the altar, probably discarded by a fleeing guard. Oh no, he's a dark wizard. Basically, if you've never played or seen this game before, Fox, run, Harry. A very old piece of paper sits on the pipe organ, callously misplaced and forgotten. And nothing else matters. Alright. Hold on. Isn't there a website where you can, like, hold your phone up to, like, a bit of music and find out what it is? Because I completely forgot to look up what this piece of music is. Okay, I have to... Oh, we have to restore power first, so it doesn't fucking matter. Some rifle ammo. There's an app for that? Yeah. The workings with pipe organ have remained mostly the same since installation. Originally, the bellows were driven manually. Now they are steam-powered and the organ controlled electronically. This might be one of the oldest restored pipe organs in the world. Tried that last night and it didn't work. Interesting. Well, fuck. It might be an original piece. Ooh. I guess what we're not going and doing right now. I guess we'll hold on to the rifle for now. It's got more ammo. Desk is kept meticulously clean. Peter is surprised that it is not more chaotic for a frontline hospital. After all, isn't this where the death certificates are written? Okay, we've got revolver ammo. Like the Marie Celeste, the desk hasn't been touched in some time, as though its user suddenly turned away and never returned. A half-written letter speaks silent, unfinished activity. How did you read that in pitch darkness? Fuck if I know, my dude. My question is, where the fuck is the fuse box? Oh, it's one of these doors. I forgot the reference to the Marie Celeste. I don't know what that is. This device appears to be a steam-powered generator. It sits idly, waiting for steam to be supplied to it. There is a lever, presumably to switch the generator on and off. Should I pull the lever? No. Perched on the wall beside the generator is an open-faced fuse box. A fuse appears to be missing. There is no sign of where it could be. And that's perfectly fine, so we've got a lucky penny. Peter puts the lucky penny in place of the missing fuse. It fits quite nicely, but there isn't any power running through the circuit. Nothing happens. Peter retrieves the penny and places it in his pocket. There's a grating of metal on metal, but nothing else. There's no steam coming into the generator. Stick a bullet there, or a penny, right. Soldier's body lies on the floor. Far from the front line, this poor man has met his end. His fate is far removed from his brothers in arms, a victim of the cathedral rather than by bullet or bayonet. The Marie Celeste was a ghost ship that was found floating far from its course with no one aboard, no sign of a struggle, and nothing in the ship's log. A history mystery. You should look it up sometime. Very interesting. Okay. Casks full of maturing wine in the cellar. Amidst the race of cold air, when the war is over, if it ever is, the wine will be of good vintage. Oh, Celeste is in the ship. I could have told you that. Just paying attention. No worries. Old, rusty, but faithful for many years, a coal-burning boiler provides heat and steam to the cathedral complex. There is currently no pressure being converted to the generator. Yes. I named my Adelmes in Pokemon after that ship. I don't even know what Adelmes is. Oh, okay. Ghost anchor. Okay. I'm like so behind with Pokemon. Like the last legitimate Pokemon game I played was Ruby. Okay, here we go. This is honestly like one of the most clever puzzles in the game. You have to teleport that body away from the door. I had to look that up when I first played this game. Circle of Power sits upon a stack of crates in the middle of the room. Ayy. This room is used to store coal for use in the steam boiler that powers the cathedral's generators. Small piles are all that's left, and with the almost endless war, our resupply is way off. Okay, so here comes the best part of the game. Incoming Cthulhu, baby. You'll honestly think so here in a minute. Okay, so which ones do we need? Let's see. We finally got that one. What is this? Yay for bigger magic circles. Back and ready. Make you dim spells. Oh, hell yeah. And I'm saving afterwards. Because we're not having a repeat of last night. I'll protect creature. Okay. What else? Need spell magic. What is this? Spell 9. This magic circle is so large. My god, they're going to transmute the whole city to create a philosopher's stone. Basically, yes. Okay, so I need spell magic, shield, whatever spell 9 is. Oh, and then I'm done. Okay, that's not bad. The spell area. Did I do shield? Okay. So at this point, all I should need is whatever spell 9 is. Okay. Project area. Oh, I think that's magic damage. Okay. Let me make sure. Yup. Excellent. Now to save. I was legit so into the lore of this game, I kept a notebook of all the spells, descriptions of the monsters from the Max. Yes, ended up using them to add content to my prop tome of... You're fucking amazing. Lindsay, goddamn. Yes, good. I get obsessive over shit like that too. Like I used to literally spend time, like my free time, reading the walkthrough book of Metroid Prime just for the creature descriptions. Okay, hold on. Let's... Okay. Recover, nope, recover. Reveal invisible, 7 point. There we go. About game guides just to get extra story content and references for characters to draw or cosplay, so I hear you. Yes, good. Alright, let me make sure this is the right spell. Yes. Excellent, that is exactly what I wanted to see. So the reason I have that, by the way, is because stamina is tied... Stamina is tied directly to health, so if you're constantly... If you're constantly recovering health, yes, get fucked. I got a guide to Eternal Darkness. It came with the poster that's still hanging up in my old room at my parents' house. Oh my god, yes. Nope. Fucked up. Fuck, I forget, did I explain the stamina health thing just a second ago? BRB needs some water. All this demon worship is making me thirsty. Pick up the door handle. Also, that under the Mantarok rune, casting Reveal Invisible. Oh! Casting Reveal Invisible with the Mantarok rune makes you invisible. So Mantarok has some really like weird stuff all around. Oh, and you can't make summons with the Mantarok rune. Mantarok also functions as Zelototh, Chattur'gha, and Ulyaoth all at the same time, which are aligned to Sanity, Magic, and Health, respectively. An altar stands wreathed in cold mist. As Peter nears the stone, a sense of deep woe gnaws at his heart. The cathedral is undoubtedly evil, and not the holy place that he had thought it to be. I think you realize how obsessed I was with the game already, but I'll add to it and say that my sister and I figured out how to play that tune on our piano. Yes! Good. If you want to know how, like, fucking obsessed I am with, like, Ocarina, or rather, not even so much Ocarina of Time, but we'll say Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, really. I actually had, like, a ocarina which was, like, carved from... No, it wasn't stone, it was clay. It was made of clay. And I learned how to play, like, the extended versions of the songs on it, and it was just a full 4-hole ocarina. I think that's the number one game that I've become obsessed with in my life. Good. Alright, hold on. Shit. Okay. Nervously shaking from her ordeal, the nurse tries to calm herself and thank Peter for saving her life. Cool. If I can ever find it again, I will play some. But I have no idea where that thing went. So my first ocarina from back in the day when Songbird Ocarinas used to advertise in Nintendo Power. Dude, Songbird Ocarinas are no joke. I really wish I had one. Alas, I do not, but that's fine. An aged wooden plaque on the wall bears a two-edged sword. Yeah, we're picking that up. What? I don't know if this is reveal invisible or dispel magic. I think it's dispel magic. Fuck me, of course it's reveal invisible. Okay, that's fine. I'm not that butthurt about it. Alright, come at me then, bone thief. Fucking idiot bone thief thought it was hot shit. Okay, cool. What would you say your favorite song that you learned on the Follow the Blood Trail? Yes. Your favorite song from the N64 games was, Lindsay? What would you say? Oh. Milky blue bottle stands on the altar. Favorite? So yeah, from the N64 games. Yeah. Magic elixir. Okay, good. I'm glad there's not a third one. Gotta be the windmill from Majora's Mask. But, well, the windmill song. Are you talking about, Song of Storms? Third letter. It's been 2 weeks since Haskell went missing, and I'm afraid to go to sleep. More than once I saw shadows of people moving, past my bed, peeking through the blinds to see a wounded soldier being taken from his bed, drugged and delirious in the dead of the night. Never to be seen again, as Haskell was, probably as I will be. It's probably a song of time and song of healing. Good choices. Good choices. I was a big fan of Bolero of Fire and Song of Awakening from Majora's Mask. Song of Storms. Oh, no worries, Fox. What happened to them, I don't know. I'm afraid to ask what happened, for I know that I would surely be the next one to be taken into the darkness. Nocturne of Shadow was really good. Nocturne of Shadow and Requiem of Spirit were both really, really solid. All the Zelda music, yes. There we go. If we stretch it to all Zeldas, Midna's Lament. Yeah, Midna's Lament is a lot of people's favorites. Candles at the altar, love it. Yes. At this point, I'm not going to cast invisibility again. It's pretty pointless. soldier's cold and stiff body lies sprawled on the steps. Peter attempts to flip the corpse over to discover his identity, but all that's left of the man's face is a ruined mass of eaten flesh. Team Purple, Midna's waifu. Yo, White Wolf, what up, dude? Midna's babe. Midna's pretty good. A scroll sits on a small shelf mounted upon the wall. Okay, so we're actually gonna need that. Is it wrong that I love the music from the Shadow Temple? No, I can see that. I can see that. For me, I was always super into like Ruto and Malin. Like Zelda was okay, but I never really cared for her nearly as much as I did Malin and Ruto. I keep saying that there's nothing left of the soldiers' faces when you can clearly see that they're intact. Right. Right. Midna is legal lolly. Therefore, only choice. Forget Zelda Link. No matter what you do for her, she will never love you. I still shimp Link Zelda. Okay, hold on. This corridor is ended by an elaborate door, decorated in a manner much different than the others within the cathedral. Peter senses an unbearable evil beyond that door. When he reaches it to open it, fear creeps into his gut and begins to eat at his soul. Should Peter open the door? Yes. But Zelda's into cosplay. Zelda and Sheik for the price of one, unless you're playing Smash. Love Midna, always wanted to cosplay her true form. You should do it! You should do the thing. No, not quite yet. I need to redo my Sheik cosplay first. Have you seen the anime? What anime? Legend of Zelda anime series? No, I have not. Clearly I wasn't even aware that there was one. Read the Zelda mangas, they're great, especially the Ocarina of Time ones. Okay. Alright guys, hope you're ready. An actual clusterfuck, but they're great. Alright. I'm not ready for those eyes. Yikes. Do you mean this old Zelda show that was alongside the Super Mario Bros. Super Show? See, and I've never seen that either. Wow, I actually pulled that off. Excuse me, princess. Oh, okay. So yes, I do know about that. I thought you meant like a new one came out or something that I was just not aware of. Do you see that back window? I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going. Super Mario Brothers Super Show was great. Nostalgia blinds us all, my friend. Super Mario Brothers Super Show was the shit. I used to think the original Star Fox was still playable. Damn, it's gonna be like that. Turns out the colors are so bright and frame rate so low, it will give you seizures. Oh, cool. Just what I always wanted for Christmas. Gotcha. Good job. Crystal. Ooh, Crystal Fox was a cutie. I do actually have Star Fox Adventures. I could play that on stream at some point if I felt the need. Oh, come on, how much magic do I have? Oh, God. Whoa. Fuck Gino, give me Fox waifu in Smash. She would honestly be a pretty solid addition. Yo, have you guys heard Banjo-Kazooie might actually be coming to the new Smash game? And I am so fucking hyped. It's not even... It's just unbelievable. They would just make her another clone of Fox. I don't think they would. I don't think so for a second. Even though she has a magic staff. No, I don't think they would do that. Damn. You have to time that right. I miss Rare. They made amazing games. They still exist, but like Microsoft just fucked them so hard. They made amazing games on the N64. Yes. Keyword being N64. Gotcha. Exist in the loosest of terms. Yes, exactly. Ooh, ow. Really? Okay. It would be really hard, but I think I couldn't manage. Guardian's like, everybody clap your hands. Yes. Get fucked. Everybody clap your hands. Alright. Praise Jesus. Yo, that fight actually went really well. I was able to get off a, with the Guardian of Xel'Lotath vanquished, and the stained glass that kept it hidden lying in pieces, the essence of Chattur'gha is liberated. Its magic beckons to Peter, calling to him. He approaches cautiously. Should Peter retrieve the essence of Chattur'gha? That window was priceless. The history! No! Peter reaches out for the artifact, but pulls away as he feels its corrosive magic close on his hand. Wrapping his hands in a shred of clothing, he carefully lifts the artifact from its resting place. What was I gonna say? 69
And
years
that was how I came by it. I know it sounds crazy, but there you have it. The only proof I have is that statue.
That window was the history of hentai.
It's a strange one. I've seen one like it before.
You have?
Yes. Very rare, though. Very obscure.
I've had experts take a look at it, and none of them know what it is. And you do.
I'm somewhat of an expert on these things myself. An interest I developed a long time ago while I was a young man.
Then you should keep it. Lord knows I have no interest in it. I am sure it's the cause of my sleeplessness. I keep thinking about it, as if it's calling out to me.
Then a drink, perhaps. For the gift. For an unusual objet d'art.
69 years, what a waste. All the knowledge, yes, knowledge lost. Damn. What was I gonna say? I was able to pull off a fucking 7-point attack spell every phase of that fight. That was amazing. Having stopped reading, Alex discovers a small penny taped to the back of Peter's chapter page. A lucky penny. Stupid spellings. I gotta turn in? Oh no.
I can't get the blood out!
Basement key. Good night, Shushi. Stay safe. Good night, Lindsay. You have a good sleep, and I will catch you later. Pass your papers to the front, students. Let's see. What chapter was that? In all honesty, we should probably end it there. Pump action shotgun. For those of you who don't know, I am all day, every day about shotguns.
This isn't really.
You want to talk about one of the best sanity effects in the game? That. Because my TV had that exact fucking volume bar and everything. A fuse box and circuit breaker arrays situated upon the wall. All but one of the fuses are intact. The absence of this one is suspicious, and until it is replaced, the circuit connected to it is useless. Well, we got just the thing, don't we? We'll get this next page, and then we'll call it a night. Because I still want to save some for tomorrow. I want to save the finale for tomorrow. For tomorrow night. I don't believe that painting was always like that. A hellish depiction of some monstrous landscape. A blood-colored sky hangs over a dementedly surreal land in which flayed skins flap in an acidic breeze. What mind could have conceived this? Found a page from the Journal of Max Roivas. I sought to love all, yet now love causes me pain and suffering. I have learned to fear nothing, although it is nothing that I fear most. All that were loyal to me now number among my worst enemies. The antique medicine cabinet hangs on the wall. Its wood is stained from 100 years of use and the ambient humidity of the room. Open it? Yeah. Boop.
You are not free to leave this plane until you complete a task for me. You are to hunt and kill the master of this house. Do this one thing, and you will be free. Else fear the wrath of Xelatoth. Everything is complete for your arrival, Master. Now we must wait for the planets to align, and that is not too many years from now. Another Roivas has crossed our path. This time, we will not be so merciful.
Mercy has no place in this world. It has only a place for me.
He will meet such a horrible death that the rest of the line will never set foot in his house again.
Pray to me that they don't.
I love that. Pray to me. Okay. And like I said, with that, we're gonna call it a night. Normally I would be on for about another hour, but like I said, I want to save the finale for tomorrow night. Also, I want to get some good sleep because I have work tomorrow, which will be super fucking fun in the sense that it will not be at all. Thank you guys all so much for coming out and hanging out with me. hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream, both with Drew and without. If you're new to the channel and you've liked what you've seen thus far, consider throwing me a follow. You'll know every time we go online, and we do stream almost every night. We try to have a lot of fun here. My brain just like fucking collapsed. Oh yeah, let's see who is on that we could potentially raid. Alright, we are going to be throwing it over. Hold on. We're going to be raiding our good friend Shy Guile. We haven't raided him in a minute. He's a great guy. What is he playing right now? I think he's playing more Soul Calibur, I guess. Yeah, more Soul Calibur. Give him some love too. He absolutely deserves it. He's a fantastic streamer and a very, very kind soul. Until next time, I will catch you guys later. Have a good sleep. Panda loves you. Good night.